Unlike Parshas, which is talking about the family, Bnei Yisrael, the children of Yisrael, the children of Yaakov Avinu, Sefer Shemos is referring to, it's all about the building of the Jewish nation. Am Bnei Yisrael, we're referred to as Am Bnei Yisrael, the nation of Bnei Yisrael for the first time. And how does it begin? It begins with Paro's blood libel, accusing Klal Yisrael of being subversives, trying to take over Egypt from the natives. It's of course totally untrue, unfounded. Yes, the building of the Jewish nation, the first time we're mentioned as a nation. Simultaneously, we're hated, accused, oppressed. This is our introduction to Klal Yisrael. This is our introduction to what it means to be the Jewish people. We generally assume that the reason we're hated is because of what we stand for. The Gemara says Sinai. Why is Har Sinai called Sinai? Because from there, Misham Yotza Sina La'olam. That's where hatred, anti-Semitism came from. We think it's because we were commanded. We got the Torah, where we given the responsibility to bring morality to mankind. So they hate us, they feel uncomfortable with it. Shemos tells us, the beginning of Shemos, tells us something that is even more fundamental. It is not just the fact that we were commanded, it's whom we are. We're the children of Ram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. Chazal tell us there are three signs to this nation: Rachmanim, Baishanim, Gomlei Chasadim. We have mercy. We're sensitive. And we care, we do. It's in our genes. This was before Maimon Har Sinai. This is before we were commanded. Our very essence, simply by being the descendants of Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, that already meant that we were different. Chazal tell us, back in Egypt, oppressed, the Jews got together and said, we have to keep together. We will be there for one another. There were Korah's Bris Chesed. They made their own covenant of caring for one another, being there for one another. That precedes the giving of Torah. This aspect of the Jew is the Jewish personality. And it doesn't make a difference if one is observant, believing. That's what the fiber of the Jew is made of. Before we talk of commandments, yes, Rambam writes, there's never been a Jewish community without a tzedakah fund. And that is true, be it an observant community or otherwise. Our obsession with the need for social justice, our having founded every movement for social justice there ever was, that precedes Matan Torah. That's the fiber of the Jew. So this first blood libel, the anti-Semitism it happened simultaneously with the formation of Am B'nai Yisrael. This is even before we got Taryag mitzvahs. Of course, now they have a lot more to hate us for. But it's our very essence. And that's why every Jew is hated regardless of what he believes in. It's our fiber. You're here to study Torah. You're here to learn, to know, to be informed, to not remain ignorant. But at the same time, you're also here to realize that what it means to be a Jew is to be caring. Caring includes doing something about it. Yes, Jews are activists. It's part of our blood, part of our genealogy. As Bnei Avram, Yitzchak, v'Yaakov. The Jew stands up to injustice. The Jew stands up to what's wrong. The Jew fights for what's right. This is the very fiber of the Jew. Make sure you're meeting up with your own personality as a Jew. You're meeting up with your own being Jewish. Before Matan Torah, the Jewish people were not in for the ride. Life was not about amassing wealth and finding comfort. To be a Jew is to care. Torah comes to add to that. You're a Jew. Now, there's another 613 for you to learn about. Higher levels, greater sensitivity, metaphysics, all about your soul, what it needs, what's not good for it. But the fiber of the Jew that precedes it all is Rachmanim Baishanim Gomle Chasadim. We're a different people. We stood out and were hated before Matan Torah, remember that. Already then, we were the conscience of mankind. And already then, we were hated. So discover yourself. Discover yourself as a Jew. Let it be a Jew who's studying Torah. Build yourself, your midos. See to it that you're not self-centered. See to it that you're not insensitive. See to it that you care. That's the raw material of the Jew. And then spend your time in the Beis Medrash learning everything else that's built on that. We're Jews. We're different. Our enemies know it. We've got to know it.